Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton board case board bag. This is actually really big, kind of the step up from the Wheelie gig bag. This features, of course, wheels and a bomb-proof kind of appeal. It comes in a multitude of sizes, has a ripstop kind of polyester material that makes it almost bomb-proof, and of course a wonderful kind of tarp style lining to it. The great thing about the board case is that it can hold multiple boards. It actually has kind of like a hidden compartment. There's one external style pocket for your accessories, and then a lot of kind of like extra storage units on the inside. I put my gloves there, but this carries all of your riding gear and then a little bit more. I have to say, every time I travel, I put all my riding gear in a board bag, and it weighs about 38 pounds. It's pretty close to the 50-pound weight restriction limit that most airlines have. So if you get a bigger board bag similar to the board case be very mindful of how much stuff you put into it, because it has such high volume to it. There's compression straps to keep all the gear nice and tight and close, a removable style shoulder pad, and then, like I said before, those wheels. Now, if you're traveling by train, plane, or automobile, it's always great to have wheels. It's easier to get the board bag around, especially if you're walking like long distances within terminals. What I really like about the board case's wheels is that they're kind of like wide set. Now, this is about like a little over 11 inches wide, and to have a wide set wheelbase is really nice, so the bag doesn't tip over. There's lots of little pull handles. You can use the compression straps as a kind of like loading handles. There's handles on both ends, of course, and then midway. They're double reinforced stitching, which allows for these things not to get pulled off. If they happen to do pull off, don't worry about it, because Burton allows all of their bags to have a lifetime warranty against manufacturer's defect, which is really, really nice. But one of my favorite things about this board the board bag is actually the hidden compartment. If you're like a contest kid that travels with multiple bags or multiple boards, it's always nice to have another deck, just in case something happens when you are competing. So underneath here is again a fully compacted extra compartment for an additional snowboard, which is a pretty cool thing. Again, this comes in a lot of different sizes. I believe this one's the 156. I have my 155 board inside, and it fits perfect. Yeah, you can have all your gear inside of this thing, which is definitely a nice little touch. What I also like about what Burton does is they actually give you these extra kind of like bags, removable bags that actually cinch down as well. And as you see, I got my helmet, my goggles, of course my board, and then these removable bags. In here I have my jacket, my pants, and here I have my boots. You could definitely travel with two people's gear inside this thing if you pack it tight, but you'll have to remove someone's bindings, of course. This is a great bag. It really is. This is the Burton board case, and of course you can check it out at thehouse.com.